Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Marina Ray, and I am a licensed architect and interior designer. In this video, we are going to talk about the Ncarb certificate, or the National Council for Architecture Registration Board certificate. What it does, why you should get that, and what it takes to get the certificate. And actually, this is a very special video because I have just received, okay, this is the right side, my Ncarb package. So let's do that together. That's my Ncarb certificate that will join the family of my certificates on the wall. So let's do that. Let's open it. I hope I won't cut anything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the hard copy of the certificate. I already have the number, so I know my number. It's been posted in my Ncarb record as soon as I received it. And usually it takes up to 30 days from the date of your application, and you can apply for your Ncarb certificate as soon as you get licensed in your jurisdiction. So, oh my gosh, it takes some skills to open it. All right, so now it's open and let's see what I got here. Congratulations. I'm doing this live with you, so it just came to my mailbox. So let's see what is in there. So you know what to expect. All right, so let's see. There is a nice little envelope and you open it, and what it says, there is a certificate here. It's very nice with a gold seal. So let's see first what is in the certificate. So it says National Council of Architectural Registration Boards, and there is my name, and it states when I received the certificate, and there are the signatures, the number, and here it says that I have met all requirements for council certification and I'm therefore recommended to all registration authorities for registration or license as an architect, given under our hands and the seal of the council, subject to annual renewal. So basically, I'll have to renew the certificate every year in order to keep it. And let's take a look at actually what the requirements are. So yeah, I'm so proud. Okay, so what else is in the package? We have this letter from Ncarb just saying congratulations, and there is the signature of the president. And here there are some brochures. Let me put it here. So this is what actually, the Ncarb certificate is about, and then it takes me to some other jurisdiction through the reciprocal licenses, and then the continuing education is free, so I can earn learning units, and we need to have 18 learning units if we want to continue to be the AIA member, for example. And here, how else it can advance the career when you are a certificate holder. So there is like a lot of information. It's hard to share this with you because like it's kind of blurry on the screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen with you, and we will see what that actually is. So let me see the window. That's what I have here. And then we'll take a look at actually all the requirements. So give me 1 second. My technology is not really cooperating with me today. Just give me 3 seconds. All right. So this is my Ncarb website. So What we see here, when we go to ncarb.org, you see I did not log in yet, so it's for everyone. It's, this is what everybody will see when you go to that website before logging into your account. So here on the top right, you will see Ncarb certificate. So here what we have, there's the overview, and you can just read some guidelines and see how the certificate can help expand your professional reach. And here what the Ncarb certificate does. Basically, with this certificate, you can apply for the reciprocal license in a different state. And here there is the international practice as well. So there are some, there are MRA, so mutual reciprocity agreements with some of the countries. And through the certificate, so now if you're an Ncarb certificate holder, you can apply for that. Let's talk a little bit about all these aspects. Here, let's click the first tab and let's see where it brings us. And let's actually do it the other way so we can have all the tabs open. Let's open in a new tab so that we can always get back here and choose something else. So we can work on the project in a different jurisdiction as architect. So for example, I am licensed in the state of Florida. And if I get a project in Washington, D.C. or any other state, I can get the reciprocal licensure with the certificate. And the way to do that is I apply for the transmittal record. So Ncarb will send my records to that jurisdiction. They will receive it, and then there is I think it's a $475 fee to transfer that, so it's not free. But if you really need to work on the project in that jurisdiction, probably your firm will pay for that, unless you work for yourself and you have to do that, then you pay. And then I think there's like maybe like $30 or $50 fee in the state of your choice to apply for that license, and then it's gonna take like up to, I think, 45 or 60 days. Usually it's less, to receive that reciprocal license. In some states, actually, you'll have to take an additional exam. For example, in the state of California, you will have to take the CSE, or California Supplemental Exam, and that's all about the earthquake, and that's all about the lateral load and other things that are connected to the earthquake-prone zones, how you need to design the joints, what you need to think about when you design the foundation, and what materials you should select, and so on. So it's a separate exam. And in order to get licensed in California, you have to go through that exam. You have to pass that on top of the 6 divisions of the AREs. As if those were not enough, right? Just joking. So yes, here we have the professional mobility. You can get the different license. Then you can get the continuing education. And I'm recording this video in September 2024. So now I actually need to worry about my HSW, safety and welfare learning units, the continuing education units, because I need to have a certain number of those units by the end of the year, by December 31st. So, and everybody else, not just me, right? So we all need to go through the continuing education to keep just aligned with the profession, because there are so many new things. We undergo a lot of technical innovations and everything, and different codes and standards, and we just need to keep up with all those changes as architects. So also the leadership opportunities, you can hear about volunteering opportunities or on licensing boards and Ncarb committees. So that's another thing to advance your career, just to be active within the community, and Ncarb certificate can help you with that. And I am not sponsored by Ncarb by any means, but I really think this is a great tool to unite the architectural force, to just connect architects to each other. And this certificate does a lot. Like, I wish there was something like that in every country, just to keep all the records in one place, so that you know who is registered, who is the licensed architect, and not just the shenanigans hanging out and trying to offer the services, right? Okay, so that was it for the Ncarb certificate benefits, just for the reciprocity. And you can look up the Ncarb certificate holder, so you can see where that person is licensed. If you're looking for the architect in your state, that's very easy to do. And then if you are on the foreign architect path, that's another way to actually get licensed. So I'm not going to talk more about that because I have not gone through that. And if you are one of those foreign architects, please leave a comment and we can have a discussion, or maybe I can record a video. We can have like a podcast or something together, so we can tell more and just spread the word. Continuing education, let's click on that and just see what that shows. And I hope you actually can see my screen. I don't think it's actually showing the whole thing. Let me just pause it for a second and share my whole window, because I don't think the previous screen was showing even. So yes, this is what the previous conversation was about, the professional mobility, and then the continuing education and the records all in one place, and the leadership opportunities. That's when we click the first tab. Here, continuing education, you just sign into your record, and then, there are a lot of different um, programs here, a lot of different courses, and you can, like, if you click continuing education here, you can actually see all the courses that are offered. And this is just the spotlight. And here you can see, yes, here these are different continuing education series. So there is acoustics, there is adaptive reuse, building envelope, fire safety, and so on. So a lot of different courses being offered, and you can pick and choose, and you can fill in the blank if you need something, if you need information, because they keep them up to date. So they're really good, and I highly recommend getting the certificate. And the final thing that I wanted to talk about is the international practice. So Ncarb has MRAs, or mutual reciprocity arrangements. I said agreements, but actually it's an arrangement for A and the MRA abbreviation. But anyway, it's the agreement with other country. And for example, if you would like to get licensed in the United Kingdom, right? Let's see what that takes. So in order to get licensed in the UK, if you are a US architect, here, you must be licensed by a jurisdiction participating in the MRA. And the reason why it is important, so as I mentioned before, I'm licensed in Florida, and Florida is not one of the states that supports that. And here you can see the eligibility. So here, if I click on this one, you can see this is the list of US jurisdictions or states that are participants in the MRA, between Ncarb, which is the American board, and the ARB, which is the UK Architect Registration Board. So you see, Florida is not one of them. So if I would like to get licensed in the United Kingdom, I'll have to first apply for the reciprocity in one of these states. And then it's quite a long list of the states, but it's not all of the 50 states, right? So, and you can see that Florida is missing from here. I mean, maybe something will change in the near future, but as of today, it is not one of the jurisdiction participating. So yeah, like I will have to apply for reciprocity licensure in like Georgia or any other state, and then already with the Georgia license, I can apply for the international eligibility for the international license for the UK. But that's just the UK. There are other countries here too. Here you can see that you can get licensed in Mexico, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. And also Ncarb helps maintain the relations between the US and Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APAC. So, and that's through the architect project. So that's something, if you have a project somewhere in Asia Pacific, you can get some help with this Ncarb certificate. And also UIA, or International Union of Architects. If you need more information, you can just, inquire it. And if you have a project in a different country, this will definitely help you. And just if you get that, for example, ARB, the UK, the UK license, and then you can join RIBA, the Royal Institute of British Architects, for example. This is like a marketing tool, because I heard that, for example, in India, RIBA is really just a marketing tool to get a project. You will still have to work with the local Indian architect just to get the project done and pull the permit and everything. But just for you to have those letters after your last name, that actually means a lot, and that can increase your chances to get the project somewhere else. So it makes sense, it just another tool for you to win a project, let's say this way. So, and you can, go and read about Canadian, like the, if you want to get licensed through regulatory organizations of architecture in Canada, that will help, the certificate will help you get that. And let's take a look at the UK, and because there are some fees associated with that, it's not free. So for the US architects, what you will have to pay, you will have to pay the record transmittal fee, and I think it's $475, but let me take a look real quick here. So the fees here, that is application fee for licensure candidate. That's a different thing. So, okay, record fee for architects. Application fee, no, that's a different thing. Yeah, transmittal here. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm doing this live with you, so please bear with me. So yes, this is the transmittal fee. It's $475. And the reason why I know that is because I wanted to apply for the license in Georgia, and I just, try to figure out how much that will cost me. And this is, yes, this is the fee associated with that. So it's $475. You pay that to get that record transmittal. And then after the record is transmitted, so UK will receive that, the ARB will receive that, then there is the UK adaptation assessment fee of 2,950 British pounds. So I would say that's the equivalent of like maybe 3,600 US dollars, depending on the currency exchange rate. So I don't know what the exchange rate today is. So I'm not going to speculate on that. But yes, this is published. Everything is official here. You can find this information. And yeah, so and after that, it takes some time for the ARB to review your record, to review everything, and they will get back to you and they will let you know if there's anything missing, if you need to submit anything else, and then you will get that the license, and you'll be able to uh, work on a project in the UK if you're a US licensed architect. It works the other way around too. If you're the UK licensed architect, you can apply for the reciprocity here and establish an Ncarb record. So everything is done through Ncarb, and you can pay the fee and just get licensed in the US. I would like to actually mention that besides this, there are a few different things that you need to worry about if you want to work in a different jurisdiction. First is the immigration, right? So you need to have the right to live and work in that locality. And I'm not going to discuss that here. I'm not an immigration lawyer or anything like that, but that is a separate thing. Like, just, it doesn't have to do anything with this process. So it's a separate thing, and I'm not here to advise you on that. But yes, you will have to have have a legal document that allows you to live there, and the work authorization or any excuse me, any other document that will allow you to be in the workforce there, to work there in the UK. And if some of the lawyers, or like somebody who has gone through this process, or you can recommend somebody, if those people are watching my video now, please leave a comment, reach out to me. I'll be happy to talk. I'll be happy to communicate, and we can maybe record another like interview or video together, or just help people. And I'm here just to help you all and guide you through the process. So just because I would like to give back to the community, that's our obligation, right, as the architects, to just give back, not just to receive all the goodness with the licensure and with all the work that we can do. So yes, that was it. That was like a really brief video for you to just kind of like have a glimpse of what this Ncarb certificate is about. And I'm so happy that you spent this little time with me and shared my joy when I opened my Ncarb certificate. So now I need to find a good frame for that. And I need to just, put it up there on my wall and just be happy and be proud of that. So, Ncarb, thank you for all you do. And this is, this is something that keeps the projects moving. So thank you for all your hard work. Thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends, leave a comment, and let's continue the conversation. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.